It's a sad day for duelists and Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, anime, and manga fans across the globe, as well as video game fans of the series. Why? Because yesterday it was discovered off the coast of Nago, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! Himself, Kazuki Takahashi, was found dead, probably drowned from faulty snorkeling equipment, at the age of 60. Having begun his career in the 80s as a manga author, he pitched to Shishua Inc. and Weekly Shonen Jump and Viz Media of Japan what was originally a multi-card multi-game mystical horror genre for a title called Yu-Gi-Oh! The King of Games. Anyone who has read or looked at scans of the original Yu-Gi-Oh's the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero or Yu-Gi-Oh! R, well, no, that this didn't start off as the fat of kid, the series that centered around the kid-friendly card game of Duel Monsters. While Duel Monsters was a part of the original comic, that was not the an anime series. That was not the central focus. It centered around various kinds of games. Hence, why the title of the series can be translated roughly as King of Games, as in it encompassed all kinds of games: board games, tabletop and strategy games, RPGs, video games, game shows, reflex games, memory games, puzzle games, probability games. Let me just put it like this. If you ever read the original comic, or watched the original anime that Toei pumped out in 1998 that was based on this original comic, it's pretty scary. However, for this pilot manga would be basically canceled after about this OG template would be basically scrapped after 50 or so chapters and 27 anime episodes and a mini movie that lasted about 30 minutes. Takahashi would try it again when he got feedback that people were interested in the Duel Monsters chapters. So he retrofitted and rewrote the comic to center around that game. From there, the game itself exploded into a new anime series that debuted in Japan in 1999 and didn't get over to the States until 2001, 2002, until around in 2000, and didn't get to the States until around 2 years later. A series of video games based around the card series and a collectible TCG game that spread across the globe. Is it on the level of Pokemon? Not, no, it's not anywhere near close to what close to what Pokemon was, but altering the mechanics over the years have caused its popularity basically to flux. Throw in ban lists, eroding cards, i.e., retro writing card effects so they'd be nerfed, where master players couldn't exploit them. Not like that's ever fucking worked. And a whole slew of other stuff. That said, did Takahashi know he had a banger on his hand when he wrote this? I think he did. The original series of manga would end in 2004, around the same time that the anime would wrap. Original anime concluded, but this led to two more series that were basically continuations of the original in Generation Next and Five Dragons, and then spin-off series that we've had each of the last 5 generations of Yu-Gi-Oh! With Zexal, Arc 5, Brains, Sevens, and now Go 8s or Go Rush, which is basically the 8th series. each series developing its new mechanic and gameplay style. Some have worked for the better, some have panned out, and others have panned out for the worst. For those wondering, I do duel, and I know it's in my wallet, but I haven't been around lately. Most attorneys, local attorneys, due to a bad attitude from me, and the case that I posted a few hours ago that I took down. Political leftist diatribe from a dumbass owner who's nothing more than a pig who deserves to have his business shut down. Here's my duelist ID card. It's pretty worn out. I've had this since 2011. And for those wondering, I'm not very good at dueling. Most of the wins I do have under my belt have come mostly from the dumb luck of my opponents usually bricking on their first draw and not able to recover. That said, Takahashi Sensei, you gave me an alternative outlet that I've been in and out of from 2002 to now. I appreciate it, even if many of my polls in terms of getting cards have been bullshit, nothing but shit. I.e., I don't get a lot of good polls from a booster pack or a box. But that said, your memory will live on, Takahashi Sensei. Rest in peace. It's your move when I see you, whether you're down up in heaven or down in hell. It's your move.